Let me hit his ass right about now. All right, let me cannonball his ass. Boom! Rice Bill tosses his ass out of the club. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the right to refuse service to anyone, and we're throwing Violent Ken's ass out of the club. Boom! All right, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! That was a good match. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new challenger today. His name is Ivan3129. All right, Mr. Ivan3129. He has a very interesting screen name. It's actually very generic. So for the occasion today, I'm wearing a very special t-shirt. This is a Chun-Li Ghibli t-shirt. This is one of my favorite characters in the Street Fighter universe. For reasons I can't quite describe on this channel for community guidelines purposes. If you know, you know. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm sticking to my usual E.HONDA Mistessimus Maximus Meridius. And this mother picked Evil Ryu. Man, that's so frustrating because this guy has an insurmountable advantage over the rest of the roster. All right, guys, I'm gonna lock in and I'm making pay for trying to get an advantage online. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's lock in. Let's get it. Let's wipe this guy's health bar out of here. Let me cannonball his ass and let me. Oh, he got me good. Let me get aerial right now. Boom. All right, hollow. God. Quick, fast, in a hurry. PDQ, pretty damn quick for you acronym enthusiast. All right, ladies and gentlemen, round two. Let's get it. Let me get aerial right about now. There we go. Let me hit him with the high-low. Oh, he just threw my ass out of the club. All right, let me get out of dodge. There we go. Let me cannonball his ass. Let me Richard his ass. Oh, he got me with that one right about now. Oh, he's killing me with that. Oh, okay. All right, so he found a good cross-up metrics in the Matrix, and he was able to cross my ass up and delete my health bar. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get it. Let me get aerial right now. All right, I'm going to make him pay for that. Let me get him with the high-low. There we go. Let me get aerial again. Oh, he dizzy as hell. Ritual throw time. Got him! Easy breezy lemon squeezy. All right, I whiffed the ritual throw, but I still got him with the overhead chop. And I got his health bar on up out of there. I put his health bar in the recycling bin, and I deleted it. You know, you have 30 days actually to recover your file out of the recycling bin in order to recover it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to get back to another match. If you want to rematch, I want a rematch. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you like this type of content, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Remember, join us on Instagram and follow us on our Discord page. And that's the quickest way to get in contact with me because we have a special series called Subscriber Showdown Saturday. And guys, I cannot wait to edit the most recent Subscriber Showdown Saturday that I had over the weekend. And this mother is gonna pick Akuma because he likes to use boss characters with godlike ability. I'm gonna snatch the rug out from underneath this guy and make him pay. All right, there we go. Let me cannonball his ass. Oh, he got me with that one. Let me headbutt his ass. Oh, he did hell. Got him. I think he just teleported right into a nasty headbutt. I mean, that wasn't fancy, but that was just like an easy breezy lemon squeeze. That bulldozed his ass. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me get headbutt now. There we go. Let me cannonball his ass. Oh, okay. Reverse that on me. Go, we both dizzy. We both dizzy as hell. All right, let me cannonball his ass. Oh, okay. Let me jump over this. Okay, right about now. Got him. Easy breezy lemon squeezy. Ladies and gentlemen, put your tray tables up in a locked position because E.HONDA Airlines is about to take off, and I headbutted his ass to the Shadow Realm. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see. I was able to go 2-0 on Ivan3129. He has a very unique strategy with Akuma. I had a feeling he was just going to just spam me into oblivion with the fireball. But he's not using any of his godlike moves to the best advantage. So I would assume maybe we have a novice challenger here. He's probably going to pick Evil Ryu, Violent Ken, or more than likely Akuma. Oh, just like that, he picks Violent Ken because he likes to use what I call the Migraine Trio. So ladies and gentlemen, let's see if I can go 3-0 and wipe out each of the Migraine Trio. All right, so I've already knocked out Evil Ryu. I've already knocked out Akuma. Violent Ken is next, apparently. He's going to throw another one. Oh my goodness. Toe tap his ass. Oh. All right, right about. Oh man, that is dead. That's tough to stop. Oh. Okay. So he got me with that good strategy. He actually turned it up a little bit. Let's see if I can make him pay and whip his ass in the third and final match. Right about now. There we go. Let me toe tap his ass.
Oh,
there we
my
go.
God.
All right, grapple his ass. Oh, he just reversed that on me pretty good. Oh, okay. I gotta get. There we go. Hollow. Got him. Cobra Kai, sweep the leg. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to take a quick break and show you the t-shirt I'm wearing. It's a Chun-Li t-shirt, one of my favorites on the Street Fighter universe, and you get these at www.tpublic.com. All right, now this isn't a brand deal. I just love sharing the where I get my merchandise from. Let me hit his ass right about now. All right, let me cannonball his ass. Boom! Rice Bell tosses his ass out of the club. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the right to refuse service to anyone, and we're throwing Violent Ken's ass out of the club. Boom! All right, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! That was a good match. That was like easy breezy lemon squeezy. I was able to sweep the set. So, ladies and gentlemen of the Street Fighter universe, what did you think of that particular battle today? We had an interesting challenger, Ivan 3129. It's a very simple screen name and a very, easy breezy name. So, Ivan 3129, he liked to pick who I call the Migraine Trio. The Migraine Trio is a group of challengers on Street Fighter Ultra that gives me a mother headache because they have godlike abilities that makes it extremely difficult to defeat them because they have an insurmountable advantage over the rest of the Street Fighter cast. First, he picked Evil Ryu. Then he picked Akuma, and then last but not least, and predictably, Violent Ken. And I was able to melee rock him on all three matches. Now, granted, even a below average player, if they know how to use the commands correctly with those challengers, they really can make some serious damage to your health bar. But thankfully, with my experience, and I believe that I'd say the least, there was an asymmetry in our skill set, which is a very nice way of saying I was able to easily curb stomp his ass. And I easily snatched the match away from him on all three attempts. So, ladies and gentlemen, what'd you think of that particular sequence of battles? I want to hear your thoughts about that in the comment section below. And I might put a poll in the comment section of this particular battle. I want you to vote in the comment section. Do you think that it's cheating or getting an unfair advantage picking the Migraine Trio, composing of Violent Ken, Evil Ryu, and of course, and last but not least, Akuma? I want to hear your thoughts about that in the comment section below because it's becoming an increasingly controversial subject. I understand that they're part of the cast, but those three characters really give you a big advantage, and it can really turn the table on the rest of the roster. And I really can't stand when people pick those guys in a ranked match. I have a feeling personally, I feel like that should be banned from Street Fighter Ultra. You can play them in the adventure arcade mode, but you cannot use those characters in a ranked match. My personal opinion, because it gives you an advantage. But regardless of that, let's hear about your opinions on that in the comment section below. And if you like this type of content, share this video with your friends and family. More importantly, I want you to join our community of Street Fighter enthusiasts by hitting that like button and join our community by subscribing to the channel. And remember, when you subscribe to this channel, not only will you be a part of our community of Street Fighter enthusiasts, you'll never miss an episode of Street Fighter Struggles. Until next time.